Hi, my name is Catherine, and this is Accounting My Stitches, my YouTube channel where I talk about all things cross-stitch. Today is Tuesday, December 2nd, but I'm filming actually on the evening of Monday, December 1st, which is relevant because when I say my subscriptions feed has been popping off today, I know so many people are making Flossmas videos, it's a little overwhelming. I'm going to purposefully try to make this short and sweet, but we'll see. The first thing I have to show you is an FFO, and it's actually for the Big Girl Pants Challenge for 2 Tall Stitchers. They've encouraged us to put on our big girl pants and do something that we've been putting off, something that's difficult, something like that. And I knew immediately what I had to do, and it was to FFO this ornament. I've never FFO'd an ornament before, and now I have. This pattern is Winter Deer by Tiny Modernist. I actually stitched this earlier this year, February and March. I didn't get the stats, I didn't think to, but regardless, look, I stitched it. This was the first project I did on 28 count even weave. And I wanted to try it, but I didn't want to do a really big project in case I didn't like it. And so the Jingle Ball Bobble book was the go-to. And look at how cute this is. I really like it. I used Helen D's, well, I got inspired by Helen D's ornament finishing tutorial in weird shapes. I used mat board and laced it and stuck felt on it. Oh, well, and to not get long-winded, this, is not perfect. I put an interfacing on it because I didn't know better. But regardless, it's done, and I'm very excited. I'm having it up on the corner of the tree so that up at the very top of the tree, and hopefully it will not be interrupted too much by cats. Moving on. The first whip I'm going to show you is Tree of Books by xCountingtheStarsx. This is what the pattern looks like. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. And since then, I have added 841 stitches to bring it to 29.61%. Ta-da! Here it is. I'll bring it in for you. I definitely worked up in this book. And yeah, just plodding along. I'm very close to 30%. I'll definitely get to 30% by the end of this year. I should probably be at 33% maybe by the end of this year, but we'll see what happens. Okay, short and sweet. Yosemite by VladaXstitch. This is what the pattern looks like. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. Since then, I've added 609 stitches, and I didn't get the percentage. It's 75-ish. More or less, give or take, it's 75%. Ta-da! I'm pretty sure I filled in more of the deer. I finished all of this mountain here. All of those browns are done, and it's just straight fill in right here. I believe this is 500, and it's straight fill in. And then the rest of the circle, and it'll be done. The next project I have to show you is 'Tis Near Halloween by Lila Studio. This is what the pattern looks like. This is what it looked like the last time you saw it. Since then, I have added 627 stitches to get it to 43.83%. I have a board that I'm forgetting to use. Ta-da! I filled in a lot more of this green. I a little bit started on the shoe, but not much. I'm pretty sure I've done a lot on her and up the rest of this tree. Sorry, it's weird looking at it backwards. Going up the tree, put in the raven and the leaf. And also, if you'll see, I made that little cat Luna. Last time you saw it, it was all black, and I didn't frog it. I just stitched right over it. And that looks good enough for me. So now I have Luna over here being crazy on the pumpkins, and I have Pepper sleeping. And that checks out. That's that. The next project I have to show you is Countdown to Christmas by Heartstring Samplery. This is a Jingle Ball kit. This is kind of what the pattern will look like. This is what it looks like the last time I showed you. I am doing this as my 100 stitches a day project. More days than not every day I stitch. Some days I stitch just a little bit, but it's on a different thing, and it is what it is. It's life. So since you've last seen it, I've put in 1,162 stitches on it, bringing me to 39%. I do not think the board will help. This is the whole thing, 13 to 22. Oh, look at that perfect sizing. And I will bring you in where I've stitched. I've done all of these, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. A little bit of sparkle thread in there. And yes, the 100 stitches a day is working out well. This is on 36 count linen, and that's kind of tough. Like, I can do it, but 100 stitches a day gets me in and out, gets the project moving forward. And it's good because this is so big, it's a hassle to like put in the hoop every time. So I'm able to just keep it in the hoop for like a week while I stitch up what's in there. And that's been helpful as well. Bringing it to 39%. I don't know if I said that. And the next pattern I have to show you is Woodland Winter by Shannon Christine Designs. This is what the pattern looks like. This is what it looked like the last time I showed you. Since then, I've added 980 stitches, bringing me to 30%. And here it is, ta-da! I have, definitely more white. I completed this big snowflake, worked more on the deer, you know, jumped around and stitched. Very excited for this one. And that's all of the actual projects I have to show you. I don't have any new starts. My haul, I did, Lindy Stitches had a Black Friday sale. I don't know if it's still going on or not, but it was like a buy one, get one 55% off on the PDFs. So I got these two PDFs. Also, Tiny Modernist is having a PDF sale currently through December 5th. So if you're watching this shortly after it drops, go check it out. All PDFs are 30% off. And I went a little crazy. I bought all of these things. And in my defense, her patterns are a little pricier than other patterns generally. So the 30% off sale is like actually impressive. Also, for some very short period of time, Stitchrovia is having a sale. I just found that out today. May or may not still be live when you see this, but if you're interested, go check it out. I'm not going to talk about the cat today. We're moving and grooving. Plans. My main plan, the Paddock Lane Designs 12 Days of Christmas Sal, is officially going on. It's dropping on the even-numbered days of December, Australia time, which means it dropped at 3 p.m. Central Time today, Monday, December 1st. And this is what her thing looks like. Initially, she'd said, if you're self-kitting, you should do blue or maybe like a brown or a green. And I had the perfect 18 count blue, and it needs to be 18 count because in my heart, it needs to be 18 count because on 18 count, it'll fit perfectly in a 5x7. And I don't really have any that are that small. So I was excited to do that. I had the perfect blue fabric to stitch it on. But then she changed her tune a couple days ago. You should maybe do it on a green or a brown. And I was like, you know, any number of things I could have done. I think I'm just going to do it on a brown. It's supposed to like mimic the earth. And I'm pretty sure I haven't independently verified. But I think I'll probably do it on this, an offcut from the Tis Near Halloween. It's Fabrics by Stephanie, 18 count. I think this was just a test dye, but it's, you know, it's brown. It's giving ground. It's fine. I had a couple other contenders, a couple other things I could do. I could have done it on the blue. I was tempted to dye something up myself, but like I want to get started stitching on it after I finish. Tonight, it's like 400 stitches. We have 2 days to do it, but I'm excited to get rolling. So this might just be the thing. And I feel like it's a little darker in real life than it's showing to you. But regardless, I'm doing that. And also the Jingle Ball is this weekend. Very excited. I try to post what stitching room I'm in my Instagram stories. If you're interested and want to come hang out with me, I will be there. We have classes, we have a lot of things, but you know, if I'm in the stitching room, I'll post about it. Also, I'm going to have a Jingle Ball new start with my friend Jess at Sloan Stitches. It is Christmas Magic by Tiny Modernist. Pattern is up here. It was a Jingle Ball exclusive last year that we both kitted up and hadn't started. So we'll start it this year. And just to kind of keep you in the loop, I think my December 30th video is going to be WIT parade and the 2026 plans, which is why I'm like not talking about all of those things now. And also I will try to do a short every other day-ish as I finish the parts of the Paddock Lane Designs 12 Days of Christmas sale. As I finish those parts, I want to just show them to you real quick because I love an Advent stitch. But you know, we'll see how life turns out. If you have been stitching during this very quick 10-minute video, if you want to let me know what you were working on in the comments, that would be great. People shared last time and it was so fun. I saw lots of patterns that I hadn't seen before. And that's it. I know December is a very busy time for Flossmas and for YouTube. And so I really appreciate you coming and spending some time with me. As always, I wish for you the serenity to accept the mistakes you cannot change, the courage to frog the ones you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Bye.